Hello, Chris and Shawn from Dowless Roofing and Metal. This is Joel from JND SEO, and I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can beat your competition online. And I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste mine. So I'm going to make this as quick as possible. If at the end of the video you want to hear more information, let's just set up a 10-minute phone call. And if not, I'm going to give you some free tips in the video, and you guys could go ahead and apply them right to your site. First thing we'll talk about is content. So I'm on your homepage, as you guys can see. And I'm just trying to see about how many words of content. You guys probably have under 100 words here. And, Google recommends having about 1,500. And the reason that they want so much is that there's a lot of companies actually closing in on 1,000 words, give or take. So 1,500 is going to kind of next level. 1,500 is kind of like what 1,000 used to be. But the more you have, the higher they're going to rank you. And you really want to be able to beat them on every single possible platform. So one of those would be content. The second reason is that the more content you have on your page, the more keywords or keyword phrases you can put into that content. Just as an example, I've put in roofing, Wilmington, North Carolina. It's a service you provide in an area or location that you provide it in. It has really good volume attached to this key phrase or keyword, but it's also what new customers would be searching if they were looking for services in your area. First thing they would see would be these ads at the top of the page. Some companies will pay for these ads in order to be seen first. After that, they're going to find this map section. In this map section, top 3 companies will show up here based on citations. That's just when you get your business name, address, and phone number all listed together into a directory site. These are sites like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Home Advisor, just to name a few. After that, we're going to get to the organic section. We're going to get 10 results that show up here per page on Google, as long as there's enough results to fill all those. These don't show up random. They show up based on Google's algorithm. And we know 2 parts that we've talked about now are keywords and content. And so we can rank the results based on our keyword. So roofing, Wilmington, North Carolina. Number 1 for this keyword goes to Excel Roofing. 2 is going to go to Flores and Foley. 3 is going to go to All Seasons Roofing. I want you to remember that there's 10 results per page in the organic section, because that's going to come back here in a minute. All right, so I've taken your website, Dowless Roofing and Metal, and I went ahead and put it into a program we call Ahrefs. This just allows me to kind of analyze your site, see how it's doing currently. I see you guys have used your headers, which got your name up here at the top. And that's a good thing. It allows Google to actually find you a little bit easier in searches, which is how customers that don't know about you will actually find you online. And then I want to just dig into the numbers here a little bit. 54 referring domains, sending you back about 84 links back to your site, or backlinks. All that really means is referring domains are just websites or domains that you have links on. People click those links, it redirects them back to dowlessroofing.com. So on the 54 sites, you've got 84 links. So you've got a little bit more than about 1.5 per site, I guess, or so. And right now you guys have 30 keywords you can be found in searches for. This could be Google or other search engines. These are what really bring the visitors to your site. And just as an example, we went ahead and used roofing, Wilmington, North Carolina. That would be a keyword or key phrase. Unfortunately, we can see right now that you guys are getting 0 visitors to your site per month from your keywords. So what we can actually do is click these and take a quick look and see why that is. All right, so the first keyword we see is CertainTeed Roofers Select. And this one is not going to be one that I would really recommend, and I'll explain why here in a minute. But probably the easiest way to explain it would be to just jump down. So there's really two different really good kinds of keywords that I'd recommend. One of them being one that brings in new customers, such as this one here, Metal Roofing, Wilmington, North Carolina. It's got a service you offer, metal roofing, with a specific location that we know you service. So if anyone searches this, they're looking in the area. So if they call you, you know you can help them, right? And there's good volume on it. 150 people search this metal roofing, Wilmington, North Carolina phrase exactly like that. Problem we're seeing is that you guys are ranked number 25. So there's 10 results per page. Remember we talked about that? If you want to be on the first page, you really have to be in the top 10 for position. And studies have actually shown that 80 to 85% of people who go on any search, including Google or any other search search engine will not actually go to page 2. And if you think about it, last time you did a Google search, did you go to page 2? Chances are you didn't. So what's happening is, even though you have some of the good keywords here, they're just not ranking high enough to get the visitors from them. Another good one here for new customers, roofer, Wilmington, North Carolina, 200 people, ranked 31, top of page 4. I'm going to jump down to your name, because this is another kind, right? People who search your name know who you are. This is going to be people who, probably some referrals are in there. Could be they saw your sign, didn't have time to put down the info. But these people know who you are. They searched you by name. So you really want to have kind of a combination of these and ones that bring in new customers. The reason this first one doesn't work for us is no location, and it's not really a service so much. Somebody could look this up and not actually want to get their roof done now, whereas these imply somebody wants to get this done now. It's what we call a buyer intent keyword. People that look these up generally are going to be wanting to get their roof done as soon as possible. All right, so I want to just look quickly at Excel Roofing, one of the competitors. And the reason we do this is just so that we can kind of see what they're doing, so you guys have a good comparison. It may also give you a few ideas for keywords as well. But here we go. They have their headers at the top of the page, Excel Roofing Company, their name, as well as some key phrases. Looking at the numbers, 86 referring domains, about 222 links back to their site, 407 keywords with about 300 visitors per month here. Same thing, we want to click their keywords and just kind of see what they're doing. So let's see. All right, first thing we see, roofing company, Wilmington, North Carolina, 150 people searching it, and they are number 1 for that one. So they're going to get the largest percentage of that volume of anybody. It's the best spot you can be, number 1. Then they have their name, Excel Roofing, and they also did attach a location. You can have it either way. With the location, obviously, is a little stronger with the sense of exactly where they're looking. 70 people search that, number 1. Some more for new customers, roofing contractors, so contractors instead of company. Wilmington, North Carolina, 150, number 2. Roofing contractor, Wilmington, 100 more, number 1. If we were just to scroll down a little bit, we can see the trend here, the position. They're in the top 10 for all of them, with the exception of roofer, Wilmington, North Carolina. They're in the top 5 for all of these. The higher up you're ranked, the bigger percentage, which is going to give you more visitors to your site. So with what you guys have going on right now, I know you're not really getting the visitors, so we could expect if we add 3 to 5 keywords and work with even some of the ones you have, but get those ranking on the first page, get them in the top 5, that would bring in about 100 visitors to your site. What we know about 100 visitors is that's going to bring roughly about 30 to 50 calls to your page, to your number that you have on your page. And what that's going to do is it should bring, at the very minimum, really about 10 estimates. Those 10 estimates should bring you guys, depending on what your closing ratios are. If you say we're closer to 40%, that's going to be a job every week. It's going to be 4 per month. If you say, you know what, we're more conservative here, we're about more in the 20% range, that's okay. That's still 2 more jobs every month, which obviously is going to help supplement whatever you're bringing in from your word of mouth business and any other means that you guys are bringing in business as well. Thank you guys for your time. If you guys want to talk more, 10 more minutes, like I said, is what we do on a phone call. But thank you for your time. I appreciate it. And I will just check in with you guys and you can let me know about some feedback. Thank you guys and have a great day.